Hey, it's Coach Colin at Centerline Fitness and Martial Arts, and I want to cover the evolution of your horse stance training, starting from a simple modified horse stance to a complete horse stance with good form. These are the steps that you should follow as your body gets stronger and more comfortable with the exercise. So the first stage of the physical training of the horse stance is going to look like this. I'm going to set my knees and my feet a little bit wider than my shoulders, and I'm going to walk back till my heels come down. But I'm going to use my hands to help out. So I can either keep my hands on the floor like this, or I can put them on my thighs like this. Now what I want you to do here is make sure that your knees are over your feet. Don't let them come in like this, or less common, but some people might actually push their knees out beyond their feet. Try to get your knees right over your feet. Okay, and here I'm resting with my forearms on my thighs, or I might have my hands on the floor. Okay, now I'm going to do that from the side view. So from the side view, part one of the horse stance, I've got my knees and feet wider than my shoulders, walk back, put my heels down, and get my knees out over my feet. All right, stage two of the horse stance training. So for this stage, I'm going to not use my hands to help out. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. So I set up my knees and my feet wider than my shoulders, put my heels down, make sure my knees are over my feet. But now I have to use the strength of my legs to hold me up. Not allowed to use my arms. So I might be leaning forward quite a bit. Let's check it out in the side view. I might be leaning forward quite a bit like this. So some of my weight is forward, some of my weight is back, and that's a pretty good place to start. Just make sure that those knees stay over the feet. All right, on to stage three of the horse stance training evolution. I'm going to start to lift my spine so that it's more vertical. Starting here, starting to lift up. From the side view, starting here, lifting up. So the key element with stage three is to not let your knees come forward as you lift up your spine. That's kind of going to happen automatically unless you're very aware about stopping that from happening. So when I'm here, what will tend to happen is as I lift up, my hips and knees come forward. So in order to move on to the next stage of the horse stance training, I need to make sure that I don't disturb the foundation. So the foundation is from the waist down. Once I've got that shape, and I can support that shape without my arms to help, the next step is to lift up, erect the building on top of the foundation, but in doing so, I don't want to disturb the foundation. I want to keep the foundation exactly as it was. So the fourth stage of our horse stance training evolution is to consolidate our body mass onto our line of verticality. Here I've got my lower half, my foundation is in the correct shape and my knees are over my feet. I'm going to lift up my arms. Step three, I'm going to start to lift up my torso without disturbing my foundation. So now, okay, this is not bad at all, but now I'm going to start to pull my knees towards my line of verticality, which is right over my heels. And I'm going to start to pull my arms in and start to lift up my chest. So I'm going to try to sit up much taller. I'm pulling my knees back that way. I'm pulling my arms in this way. I'm sinking lower at the same time, filling in my back, breathing into my lower back. So now, as you can see, I'm much more vertical than I was in step three. That is your four-stage evolution of horse stance training. All right, good luck with the challenge. Thank you.